better than the Ferrari 2, because now Patrese going through. Pironi either moves through or was hoodwinked by Patrese, because Patrese nipped through on the inside there and has taken second position, and Pironi's dropping back all the time. Is the Ferrari in trouble?
Well, Pironi was definitely caught napping there. He was, here we are, we'll see it again now. You watch Patrese's lulled him into a sense of false security for a few laps by pretending not to try there, and then he just nipped out and dived through very neatly. I have to say that Patrese's driven a really excellent race here. He's been aggressive and driving very, very well indeed, and that was a fine passing manoeuvre with a difficult problem with that Ferrari in front of him.
Nelson Piquet leads. Behind him, incidentally, an interesting entry. First time Grand Prix driver Slim Borgud, the Swedish driver, who plays drums for ABBA and is sponsored by them in this race, and that has to be some sort of a record too. Nelson Piquet starting lap 53 out of 60, and he's now really got a lead that he can be very, very happy about. Look back and you'll see the gap before the second man, Patrese, goes through. That's Tambay behind him, who has been lapped. And the gap between Patrese and the third place man, and there's the battle for third. Reutemann has now caught right up to Pironi, so just as Pironi was passed first of all by Piquet and then by Patrese, it looks as though Carlos Reutemann is going to catch him and take him, and if he does, it's going to be very significant, because do not forget that Reutemann is leading the World Championship. Piquet has been closing up on him by winning the Argentine Grand Prix. Carlos Reutemann is on his way at the moment to his 14th successive Grand Prix finish in the points, and if he does finish there, it will be an incredible performance. Pironi, Ferrari. Reutemann in the Saudia Leyland Williams, and the Argentine comes right up alongside and then has to drop back. It's down to the Acqua Minerale again. Now they accelerate away from here, up into third gear as they come out of the corner, then into fourth, and then up the hill, and they come back into second gear for the Variata Alta, and this is where Reutemann will challenge again. He's right up alongside, drops back. So Pironi is still third. In front of them, still Nelson Piquet, Riccardo Patrese. Fifth, Hector Ribach. Sixth, Andrea De Cesaris. Into the Rivazza, the double left-hander, second gear, up into third, up into fourth gear. And Reutemann's going through here. Yes, he has. Third position, Carlos Reutemann, and that's the difference between 3 points and 2 points. Yeah, 4 points and 3 points, sorry.
You can see Reutemann getting terrific grip out of the previous corner. He got much more bite than Pironi's getting. I really think that Pironi must be in a bit of tire trouble. I think they're just worn out. There's been a fair bit of dry track to run on this. That's Villeneuve going slowly. I wonder what's happening with him suddenly. 1 lap to go, or just over a lap to go, and he's limping.
And Hector Ribach there is now ahead of Pironi. The Ferrari is flagging after having led, been second, been third, and now he's down to fifth as Ribach moves up, and Nelson Piquet with Ribach in fourth position. His team leader, Nelson Piquet there, number 5, is on his last lap, on his way to his 5th Grand Prix victory in 2 years of Grand Prix driving. A superb achievement. There's the Brazilian. 9 points for a win in the Argentine Grand Prix, where he was accused by a lot of people of having an unfair suspension system. Well, he certainly hasn't got that in this race, because the car is absolutely legal. Now, there is Patrese second, behind him Tambay, who is 10th and about to be passed by John Watson. John Watson really having a go in the last stage, and Reutemann in third position is behind Watson, who is challenging Tambay. Don't forget that Tambay and Watson goes through into 10th position, but he's 2 laps behind Riccardo Patrese, and that means that Carlos Reutemann is not going to be able to get that second position. What a terrific finish.
That was all a bit crowded, wasn't it?
There is Nelson Piquet into the last corner of the San Marino Grand Prix, looking for and welcoming the checkered flag, because that is his 5th Grand Prix victory. Over the line he goes in the Brabham. So Nelson has driven a beautifully judged race. There is Riccardo Patrese behind him in second place, John Watson 10th, Torbay 11th, Reutemann in third position, and Slim Borgood, I should think, in 11th place. As Rabac comes across the line to finish in fourth place, ahead of Didier Pironi in fifth place. There is the confirmation. Andrea de Cesaris, a very fine sixth position. And that, of course, does make some differences to the World Championship situation. Reutemann leads, but Nelson Piquet goes up into second place. Jones down to third. Riccardo Patrese is still just about in the picture. And Alain Prost in fifth position scored no points in that very, very exciting San Marino Grand Prix. And let's hope that there are going to be others if they turn out to be as good as this one has been. Well, the message is that Ferrari is back and very welcome too. And round 5 of the World Championship is the Belgian Grand Prix on May the 17th. It's going to be live on the first new Sunday grandstand and the highlights in Grand Prix, and we hope that you will be able to join us.